It's your boy Paul Khadar back again with another banging video. Listen, today, guys, I'm not even going to waste your time too tough. You already know what I'm going to tell you guys. If you want to improve your fitness, you need to stop doing these several things, and you will never become fit. You will never become your desired reality of a body until you start implementing these few things. Yes, it's boring. Listen, shut up and just listen. Like you're gonna have your own viewpoints. I'm not a scientist, so I can't like break the science down. Like I know some fitness guys are probably gonna watch this like, oh, what's this guy saying? Like, no, you just need to do calorie deficit. You can eat what you want and blah 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 ratata. Listen, guys, I'm not here to like be a scientist and be like, oh, you need to track your macros and like, come on, guys, stop being autistic, stop being retards. Like, actually think about your health and your lifestyle choice. I'm not telling you to like sit here and just be like, do this and do that and do that and do this. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not here to like, force you to do what you need to do. You know what you need to do. I'm just here to just give you some pushing in the right, in the right way. I'm just reminding you of what you should already be doing. So, a lot of things that are limiting people currently that I've noticed in today's generation is they stop, they like a lot of people I know around me, they genuinely just don't want it. Like, you actually have to want it. Like, you've got to want to like have a better body. Now I know I'm talking like I can't even speak. I've not made a video in such a long time. I know these videos are so valuable because I get friends telling me, "Oh, you like your videos are so helpful," and like, "Oh, you need to start making these videos again." So I'm back here again. I'm back. I'm better. I'm stronger. Well, I've actually put on a bit of weight. I've not been eating the healthiest. I've been eating a lot of Subway, a lot of cheese and cookies and not as much fizzy drinks. I don't really drink fizzy drinks per se, but like a lot of like fruit juice and, smoothies from big corporations. Not saying these things are bad. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say like an innocent smoothie or like, Tropicana orange juice is like terrible for your health. But what I can say is that if you are trying to lose weight, you need to cut down on all this flour, this pastry, the oats in the morning, stuff like this, and just literally stick to a meat diet. Yeah, just stick to eating one thing. Literally be able to list the ingredients inside your meal plans. So if I come to you right now and I say, "Oh, what did you have for breakfast?" I don't want to hear, "Oh, I had oats with semi-skimmed milk and I put some sugar in it." I don't want to hear that. Bulls. That's absolute bulls. Pause on that because that sounds absolutely crazy. I don't want to hear none of that rubbish. And if any of you guys comment down below saying, "Oh, I had oats, or I had Weetabix, or I had corn flakes, or I had frosted flakes or cocoa pops, I had bran flakes." What the hell is bran flakes? Bran flakes. Apparently that's good for your brain. Like, come on, guys. Wake up and start eating eggs in the morning. Literally, eggs are good for you. Whoever tells you it's not good for you, they are absolutely on a spectrum. If anyone comes up to you and says, "Oh, why are you eating so many eggs? Oh, eggs aren't good. Oh, by the way, eggs have cholesterol in it. Oh," like whoever tells you like cholesterol's bad for you, it's like someone saying, "Oh, stress is bad for you." When in reality, if you really do your research, stress is actually good for you. Cholesterol is good for you. Yeah, I don't really need to break the science behind it. Like, I'm not a wizard. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. But one thing I will tell you is that your ancestors were not eating cornflakes. Yeah, I can assure you this. I can assure you your ancestors were not eating cornflakes with semi-skim milk. And if they were drinking milk, it was either oat milk or like full fat, like proper, like that full raw milk, just that raw milk penetrating inside your body. Pause on that again. Yeah, no diddy. Guys, I'm not gay. Yeah, so stop. Yeah, like if I'm saying anything that's out of context, I'm not gay, guys. Yes, I'm just putting it out there. And shout out to all the LGs. Yeah, all the LGTVs out there. All right, so moving on swiftly, very swiftly. So eat meat, eat as much meat as you can, preferably like, as organic as possible. Like, go buy your meat and then cook it in your house. And if you're gonna cook stuff, like, guys, it's not rocket science. Just stop eating like rapeseed oils, sunflower oil. Absolutely. If you're eating if you're drinking, if you're consuming sunflower oil, genuinely click off this video right now. Because if you're arguing with me saying, oh, there's nothing wrong with oh, it says sunflower oil, that's a vegetable. Or if you're that person that's sitting at home saying, oh, but I have vegetable oil, that's not that bad. It only has like 25%. So, like, listen, I don't. Do you want to improve your health? Are you actually, like, are you trying to improve your health, or do you want to kill yourself faster? Because this is what genuinely, like, if I didn't care, I wouldn't be saying these things, guys. If I didn't care. Yeah, I struggle with these things too, and only God knows, like, sometimes I get like a Tesco meal deal every like week, or because, like, genuinely I just can't be bothered to, like if I'm going uni and like I have to study and stuff like that, I'm not going to be able to like literally eat Nando's every single time. So, like, sometimes, I have to adhere to some vegetable rubbish meal deal from Tesco. And like, yes, occasionally you can eat these things. It's not like gonna kill you instantly. But I think it's more the awareness, the mindfulness, that presence. If you want to really have that aura, if you want to, you just have to be delusional, guys. I'm not I'm just I've said it first. I'm the first one to say it. No one else is going to tell you. Just start being delusional. Because what does being delusional mean? It just means that you're not following the norm of what everyone else thinks is normal. Everyone else thinks it's normal to have breakfast and eat cereal and, put some chocolate flakes in there and, spread bread with, pause on that, spread bread with Nutella and, like, who eats bread with Nutella? Like, come on, guys. You guys are just taking the piss now. Like, if you're waking up every morning and eating cereal, frosted flakes with all that, like, I'm not gonna sit here and say sugar's bad for you. Like, sugar's okay, but, like, you're consuming so much sugar every single day, and, like, you can sit here and be a little whatever you want to be, and, like, how you feel with your brain fog every single day, and you can tell, like, your energy is depleted by like 3 p.m. Like, yes, it's like, yes, you're, like, come on, you're a human being, but 3 p.m., 12 p.m., you're already tired. You literally just woke up and you're already tired. Like, it's the foods you're eating, guys. It's genuinely, if I didn't care, I wouldn't be telling you. Let's just say it as it is. So, the main thing, like, I've literally just gone on a tangent. That's why I love making these videos. I just literally say what's on my mind, and you guys can listen. I've probably, so many people, if you're still watching this video, like, commendations to you. Like, I genuinely salute you, because, like, it takes someone with a real presence, someone that cares about themselves. Like, I know I'm being a little bit harsh and aggressive today. Pause on that. But I think it takes that little aggression to separate your mind, because you currently have this mind that has been forged. Like, your mind has been forged almost like clay. Like, when you have wet clay, pause. When you, when you have wet clay, and then, you're trying to make, a bowl, whatever you're trying to make, or a vase, you have to, like, mold it, and it takes some time to mold, that clay into the, this the just, you get the science, guys. You get it. It takes time. You have to use your fingers. You have to be patient. Sometimes you'll mess up, and then you got to start again. This will happen with your diet. This will happen with your fitness. Sometimes you'll go gym and you'll train on something, and then the next day you're like, you feel your body, like, a body pain that, like, you literally can't even, like, lift your shoulders. I'll give you an example. I was in the gym the other day, just minding my business, doing my workouts, and then some guy just comes out of nowhere and he's like, yo, come spot me. And this guy's, like, lifting 65, like, literally on each arm. Okay, not 65. On each arm, he's working on his shoulders. He's doing, like, 40 kgs, like, on each arm. And, like, and he's telling me, like, I have to do it slowly. I'm like, yo, this guy is, and like you can see the guy's bulky, like he's looking like Hulk or something, like Thor's hammer. Pause. So you get what I mean? Like he didn't just wake up at like 18, 16 and just have like that body. He trained, and like he told me he's been training since he was 15 and he was 42. But eventually it got to like he was like, "Oh yeah, let me show you how to do some workouts." I'm so bad at telling stories. Can I can I just throw that out there? I'm so sorry. Like if you don't like, I speak a little bit fast. Firstly, and then secondly, I'm so bad at telling stories. But we're here to learn, guys. We are here to learn. I'm just here sharing my experience. Like I have the body I have because I've been going to the gym. All right, but back to the story. So he's training me now, and like I'm on like the, I don't know what you call it, chest press. I'm on the chest press machine, and we're just he tells me just do what you was doing before. Then he tells me, where do you feel the pressure? Like where do you feel the pressure the most when you're doing your full, when you're doing the one rep? And then I tell him, as I'm pushing out, I feel the pressure the most. And then he says, okay, all right, you think that, right? Then he tells me, okay, go back to neutral position, and then I want you to push out a tiny bit, and then he says, hold it there. And it is a killer. Like literally, I was doing 35 kg on each side, and I'm just holding it there and like contracting. And my pecs, like I've never felt a pec workout really substantial to this point, but like my pecs are killing me. And that holding, holding the rep in the most pivot, like when you are doing reps in any machine, if you hold it where you feel, like let's say you're doing chest press for example, if you can feel your pecs like tensed and like burning in that hold position, like it's usually like in the midpoint of that rep. If you can feel your pec like burning, like a burning sensation whilst you're holding it there, that is when you are truly doing a workout. That is what you call real masculine, feminine if you're a woman. That's what you call real masculine energy right there. And okay, it doesn't really have anything to do with masculine energy, but I just had to throw that out there. That's what you call like a real workout, when you literally can feel the burning sensation as you hold that rep there, and then you push out, and then you bring it back slowly, and then you go back to neutral, and then you bring it out, and then you bring it back slowly, and then you hold it there again, and then you push it out. Pause again. That is so crazy. Pause. 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 Um, but you get what I'm trying to say. Doing holding that rep, like holding in the midway of each rep. So I'll give you like another example. When I was doing the shoulder press up, when I held it like around here, so like in a 90 degrees angle, when I held it up like around here, I could actually really feel the burning sensation on my shoulder. And like when you feel that burn, when you're holding it there, I would even encourage you, like even if you're just doing 2 reps, 3 reps, I would highly encourage you to start incorporating, or to start like using or utilizing or bringing in hold reps, where you hold the rep, where you feel the pressure the most on that specific area that you're working on. That will make a massive difference. Like if you're going gym and you're just and then you think you're done, and then you go again for your second set, like genuinely you're not making any, like this is the reason you're not seeing any gains, because you're not actually contracting the muscle in that area to burn. That's why most of you that go gym, you don't even sweat when you're in the gym. Like you're just doing easy workouts. You're just going to the gym for the sake of going to the gym. But we need to go gym, especially if you're going to the gym. You need to go gym to actually do something. Like you want to leave the gym with a fulfilled result. Like every single time you leave the gym, you want to leave the gym like like tomorrow I will literally not be able to work on that muscle group because I will be in so much pain. And the next day, if you don't feel the pain, if you don't feel that burn in that specific area that you've trained, then you've literally done nothing in the gym. Take my word for it. Take my word for it. You don't need a scientist to tell you. You don't need no like physiotherapist, or you don't need like a personal trainer to tell you this. If you're waking up the next day and you're not feeling that burn, you are not training on any muscle groups. So like literally, what's the point of even having a gym membership? So hopefully that can help you. I think also going back to the diet thing, don't stress yourself out too much. Like we're not we're not animals, we're mammals, and like at the end of the day, I don't know where I was going with that, but we're not animals. Oh, okay, we like kind of are, but like at the end of the day, we're human beings, and we learn progressively. So don't beat yourself up if like today you've eaten Morley's, like you've had four wings and chips, or like you've had a chicken burger or cheeseburger, from your corner shop. Like don't beat yourself up about it. Just keep in your mind that like, okay, I've had this rubbish today. Tomorrow I'm gonna eat 6 eggs. I'm gonna add in an avocado. I'm gonna make my own smoothie. If you don't have a smoothie machine, go buy a smoothie machine. Like literally go buy one right now. If you can't afford it, fair enough. Like genuinely, I do understand that like health is so expensive, and that's why a lot of people just prefer to, eat unhealthy. A lot of people even like work like full time, and they have no time to like add in meal prepping and stuff like that. I do understand. Like genuinely for you people, it's actually so sad because like a lot of people that I know, they work full time, and then all their money goes to like eating out, or like stress relieving at the end of the weekend, going to clubs or pubs, and they spend all their money. So it's like a rat race. You're literally just you're not able to save any money because you have to pay your bills at the end of the month, and before you know it, all that money is gone, and then you're working again just to make that money back, just so you can pay bills. And then in the worst case scenario, some people are in debt or they have credit card charges. So, like I do understand, like you've put yourself in that situation. Yes, take accountability, but at the same time, like put your health first at the same time. Because if you improve your health, then in return you can make more money. I don't know if that makes sense, but you kind of have to want it again. It goes back to the thing I was saying about belief. You have to believe that you can achieve more. Like I know so many people that they're like, no, I won't be able to leave this job. Like if I leave this job, I won't make money. Like nigga, take risks. Like what happened to risk taking? Like why are we so comfortable these days? Why are we so afraid to like jump ship and find something new, find a new avenue? Like I do understand if you have responsibilities and you have to look after like your family. I do understand that. Like I'm not here to like tell you, oh, go quit your job and go find another job that's better. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say that. I'm a heavy advocate for go to find a job first, keep your job currently, and then when you've like confirmed this new job, like that's better pay, or like better for your stress, your mental health, and then yeah, leave this job and stuff like that. I've literally gone on a tangent here. Like I'm meant to be talking about fitness and health. So genuinely at the end of the day, if you can't afford to improve your diet, then that's your own. That means you don't believe you can, and in return you won't be able to. If you don't believe you'll be able to improve your diet, you're not gonna be able to. Like at the end of the day, you eat. If you wasn't eating, you'd be unalive right now, and you're still alive. You're watching this video, so stop eating the sweets, the chocolates, the crisps. Like replace the crisp with fruits. Replace the chocolates, or I don't know what sandwiches people are eating, like bacon rubbish. Like go swap that with like the vegetarian. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, the pesto slaps. The pesto Tesco, I don't know if you guys even live in London. The Tesco like meal deal, they have like a nice wrap. They have two wraps that are really nice. I can't remember the other one. It's like a sweet one. Sweet one. So I can't really remember what the other one is, but it's really good, and like, it just has bare veg in it. But like, get the chicken, get the chicken and salad, salad, chicken Caesar. Like, if you really can't like meal prep because you have like a break, or your break's like 30 minutes, 1 hour, go substitute it with something else. Like, go find something else that will be healthier. Or you know what? Don't eat until you get home, and then when you get home, you eat. Yeah, what happened to fasting? It would be probably better for you to not eat the whole day. You'd probably have more energy. You think you don't. Like, you think, oh yeah, I need to eat, but yeah, but if I don't eat, but listen, you gotta want to do what you gotta do. Like, if you don't want to do it, then you won't do it, and then you'll just. It's like, it's so stupid. Most people try to fix an effect with an effect. When that's so dumb, you have to fix an effect with the cause. The cause is what comes first, and then the effect comes after. The cause is always a mindset belief. You can only change your mind first to improve, your being, your who you are as a person. You have to change your mindset first. You can't change an action to get your desired action, like, or to get your desired outcome. You, like, that's just so stupid, and you will literally be in a rat race, and only 1% of people put in actions without changing their belief to get like a desired outcome. And this is more like metaphysics, so it'll probably fly over your head, and you probably have to read a lot of, you know metaphysical books. One book I would highly recommend you to read is Frederick Dodson, Parallel Universes of Self. If you go read that book, that will change your mindset on, beliefs and stuff like that. Also, like, just read, if you're a Christian, read your Bible. If you're a Muslim, read the Quran. Like, all these things mention these things as well. But you've got to change your mindset first in anything you do. This involves fitness, health, your job, how much money you want to make, literally in anything. If you want to, have better friends, if you want to find your desired partner, you've got to change your belief first. If you don't believe that you can achieve something, I don't know if this will make sense to you right now, and a lot of people will probably laugh at me because they just don't understand the concept of this, but you've got to change your mindset first. After you've changed your mindset, after you believe, after you've become what you want to become, then you can put in the actions. Then you can have what you want. Then you can, be that person that you desire to be. If you keep telling yourself that I'm fat, and you keep telling yourself that I'm ugly, or I will never become fit, eventually you're going to put in the actions that reside with what you believe in, because you've already accepted that you're this thing. But if you tell yourself, even if you're fat, even if you're broke, even if you're ugly, if you keep telling yourself, I am sexy, I am good looking, I am rich, I am good looking, blah, 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 etc., all the positive things, eventually, and it's not just telling yourself, because you can tell yourself these things, but if you don't have the emotional conviction, if you don't believe that you are this thing, then obviously it's not going to change. So you kind of have to believe it as well. So you have to believe that you are fit, you have a sit, like, literally, if you are fat right now watching this video, or ugly, if you are fat or ugly right now watching this video, and you genuinely believe that you have a six pack, and you're good looking, and you look as good as, I don't know, if you're a man, you look as good as Michael B. Jordan, or Leonardo DiCaprio, or if you're a woman and you keep telling yourself, I look as good as, I don't know, who the famous, Beyonce or Rihanna. If you keep telling yourself, I look good, like, I'm sexy, I'm attractive, and you believe this, and then you put in the actions, and the actions is just like 10%. Actions is just like 10 to 20%. It doesn't even matter, because when you believe you are something, you will start putting in the right actions. When the opportunity comes towards you, you will actually start putting in the actions. And I only literally learned this recently, so like, this is just gems coming off my head straight from the dome. And if you've sat down watching this video, like, you're literally getting put onto so many gems. But if you believe that, firstly, I can achieve this thing. And once I started conceptualizing, or once I started understanding that, like, I have to believe that I am this chosen or desired reality, and then I can put in the actions, and then I will become this thing. That's when literally my life started to change. I started attracting more money. I started attracting the right people around me. I started attracting the right body. I started taking the actions to go to the gym, to go to like a better quality gym, to improve my health, get rid of addictions. Yes, unfortunately, I still do one bad vice. I won't mention it because, I have a lot of, what, fuck it. I still vape, guys. And yeah, vaping is bad. But like, genuinely, I only do this because I'm a schmuck. I'm a freaking schmuck. And like, I need to stop this stupid bad vice. But like, I will quit it again. I will quit everything. I will lock in again. I won't fail you guys. And me telling myself this right now, eventually I will stop. But genuinely, like me locking in, me believing that I can achieve greater for myself, that's when I started locking into my content. Like, I was doing mindless things before, like public interviews and just trolling and, just bringing out content that's just mindless. Now I can like literally sit down in front of my camera and just keep like just talk to you and give out gems, as much gems as possible. So if I'm telling you right now, I've literally read 3 books on metaphysics and like reality transurfing and reality, like creating your desired reality and, achieving what you want to achieve. And like, I'm not just going to talk the talk. You guys will keep seeing me improve my body. You guys will keep seeing me improve my life. And then eventually you'll start tapping in. I just want for you to start tapping in now so that it's not too late. And then you don't feel overwhelmed by like not taking the actions earlier. And it's not necessarily the actions, but changing your belief, changing your mindset. That's literally change your, if you could just do that one thing, if you could just if 2025 is literally just you improving your belief system, if you could just do that one thing in 2025, your life will literally never be the same. So I think, actionable step, start reading, start gaining more knowledge on things that will actually improve your desired reality. So things that like, are actually thought provoking. So, start looking at people with good bodies and identifying yourself as a person like that. The more you look at these things, it's called visualization. The more you look at these things, the more you will actually aspire to become like that thing. The more you can keep telling yourself, I have a six pack. And you've got to believe it as well. Have that emotional conviction. And people will look at you like you're crazy. Oh, look at you, you're fat. Like, you don't have a six pack. But in 6 months, they will be fat because they're putting you down about that. And guess what? The more you push out in the world, the more you will get back. So if you keep pushing out negativity, those people that are pushing out negativity, if you're someone like that, genuinely you can keep doing what you want to do, but the more you push out in the world, the more you will get that back in return. So at the end of the day, it literally says it in the Bible. I think it's Acts 10 verse 34. god is no God is no, I'm not saying this word for word, but God is not he's not a seeker of man. Like, he doesn't care about who you are as an individual. Like, you are who you are, and you will get your consequence. You will get your pro sequence. So whether you are bad, whether you are good, like, he will bless you with riches, just depending on what you believe and what you do, and what you put out in the world. God is not a pleaser of man, or something like that. I literally have to go read that again. I can't lie. I feel so bad. Like, I'm sitting here, like, not actually knowing the verse. But yeah, God is not like a pleaser of man. Like, he doesn't care, what you're doing or who you are as a person. I'm not saying like, oh, go be a bad person. Like, no. But if you push out positivity, if you encourage people, if you believe you're rich, if you believe you're fit, if you believe you're successful, if you believe you're good looking, and then, after, having these belief systems built into you, if you can start taking the actions will come naturally. Don't like force yourself to do these things. Just let it happen naturally. You know, once you have that belief system, you start looking at YouTube videos on how to improve your fitness and stuff like that. And then you start conceptualizing it. And then you know what? Before you know it, boom, you've signed up to the gym. And now you just go to the gym consistently. And then now you want to improve your body even better. And you want to start focusing on your health, like downloading apps like Yuka to like scan barcode products to see if there's any harmful carcinogens in them. Like when you actually care about your health and your fitness, you start doing things like if you put that belief system in your mind. And I'm not gonna lie, this like this excitement that I have inside me just goes to show that like I've changed my belief system in who I am as a person. I might not like, you know, show it might not show on me like immediately because I've only started learning these things recently, but eventually the more, because your reality will never change until you don't care about it changing, but you already know that like you are this thing that you want to achieve. So I know that that will take some time to get an understanding of, but like I said, go read the book by Frederick Dodson, Parallel Universes of Self. And I truly do believe your life will change. There's too much things I can talk about in this video, but the main thing that you can take away from this is change your belief systems and, you know, start being more self-aware of what you're eating. And finally, go put in the actions to actually, you know, improve your body. Like I said, actions isn't the most important thing. Beliefs, your belief systems are. And you have to also have the emotional conviction. So you actually have to, you know, believe, like you have to be like I it's so hard to explain emotions like verbally, but you have to, like deep inside you, your heart, inside your heart, like you've got to want this thing that is in like deep rooted in you to want to have a better, like it was only recently one of my friends reached out to me and he literally sends me a Snapchat every single day. Big up Els. And he literally like sends me a snap every single day and he's like bro, like he's in the gym every single day sending me him burning 600 calories. And he's a bit like, no, I wouldn't say overweight, but he's like a bit on the thickum side, pause. So he's literally every single day, and he sent me a voice note saying like, yeah man, I'm gonna I gotta get rid of this body, man, like I've gotta get fit and lock in. And it only takes that belief system to actually, like, irregardless of what he looks like now, that belief system that he's built in right now, literally, if he never loses that belief system, he will keep going. He will become way stronger than me because he just has this desire to become stronger. And it didn't take the actions. He didn't just put in the action and not have the belief system. If he kept believing, oh, I'm fat, I will never become, I will never have a six pack, I will never, like, if he kept telling himself or putting himself down, the actions at some point will become void and he will never see like a fit body. But he put in the belief system first, and then now it's transpiring into his actions, and eventually he will become his desired reality. So I'm gonna leave you on that. It's been your boy Paul Khadar. Please rewatch this video if you didn't conceptualize everything that I've said. I'm not gonna ask you guys to like, comment, subscribe, all of that. You know what to do. If you liked the video, you liked it. If you didn't, you didn't. At the end of the day, I don't really care. I'm just here to share my wisdom with the people. So it's been your boy Paul Khadar. I love you guys all. Take care. We out. Peace.